Alright, guys, this is the wrap. First episode of the wrap for the X-Cast. We've got Josh Hauslander and our special guest tonight, Brad Davis.
What's going on?
Brad, first night coming into the studio, talking Star Wars.
Love Star Wars.
Based off tonight, what would you say is your favorite theory that we discussed tonight?
Favorite theory, I would probably say, is the Boba Fett killing Uncle Ben, or not Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's just kind of like a really cool aspect of the character that could exist, could be retconned into the existence of the character.
And you like this too, just because you thought that there's maybe something missing with the Boba Fett character in the regular storyline, that he seemed cool, but he wasn't as cool as...
He never really did anything cool, It's like, if that's something that's mentioned off screen, then that adds like a whole layer to that character that just puts him in a different aspect,
Sure.
Makes him a bad guy,
too. Yeah.
Where people kind of like this idea that like Boba Fett's not really bad. He's
just goes where the money goes.
Yeah, he's kind of like Han Solo with a little, but no, he's pretty brutal if this is true.
Right.
What about you, Josh? What was your favorite theory?
One
favorite.
No, my one favorite, aside from the ET one, which to me is awesome, but that's an ET theory, not a Star Wars theory.
That's how Josh pushes more.
Multiple.
He pushes more into it.
I love the sound of my own voice, so I always try to, I try to answer every question twice. But truthfully, my favorite one is the Dooku. Dooku double agent. Dooku isn't really a complete bad guy. That is my favorite one. That again, kind of like Brad said, brings a new layer into that character, and I feel like it not only is it a cool theory, it actually helps to explain some stuff that in some ways doesn't make sense without the theory, and that's something that I really like to go for. Is that truthfully without the theory, there's some holes in the plot.
Yeah, because why would you even mention it?
Do you think? Is this something that Lucas, you think, tried to tie into it? Do you think this was purposely done by Lucas himself?
In this particular one, in the Boba Fett one, which I think is a cool theory, a super cool theory, I think that's retcon. That's just
he. Like you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, for one thing, it's dependent on the special edition scene where you see Boba Fett. But the Dooku one, I honestly do think that there was a layer of that. I really do think that was potentially something put in there. That who is this guy? Is he good or is he bad? And, okay, fine, he's bad, but is he really a Sith?
And because of George Lucas's just like such willingness to bring in a new villain after Darth Maul, because he did that because he knew that Christopher Lee had mentioned that, I want to be in one of those movies. I'll just get rid of this guy that I was going to build up as maybe like a trilogy villain. And
so, Brad, what about the new show? Do you have a format? Do you have a?
We're kind of looking at something that I'm kind of looking at, and again, the guy that I'm trying to do this with, I'm going to be working on this a little bit. Kind of
plug his name for us, man. Throw his name out.
Joe Toomey, a friend of mine. We've been talking about this a lot. We kind of want to get a all-encompassing view show, something, because what I really want to know is why the hell do people think the way that they do? Because I'm traditionally a pretty conservative guy. I think that way, and I know why that is. I want to know why somebody thinks that there's 32 genders. I think that's ridiculous, But there's some sort of logical path that they're finding. So I want to be able to talk to somebody, maybe like have guests on that believe something just completely radical, where I can play devil's advocate. Even if it's somebody that I agree with, maybe I'll talk to somebody that completely disagrees with them, and then have like that viewpoint to kind of counter what they're saying, see if they can defend themselves. Because you can't get information anywhere. Can't get any like reliable information anywhere.
Excellent. Do you have a when is it supposed to debut, or do you have a?
It's probably looking more in a couple months, maybe like 2 months. I would say. I would hope. I was kind of aiming for that. It's kind of dependent on when everybody's living all together, sort of thing. Because I'm living by myself right now, waiting until my roommate can move back in. So.
All right. Sounds
Play
good.
that by ear.
Any final thoughts for tonight, you guys?
You know what? It was awesome to be on air with my homeboy Brad.
Yeah.
It's
Glad,
good,
really glad that I came out and did this. So it was a lot of fun.
Sounds good. All right. Well, that's gonna wrap the wrap. We'll see everybody next time.
All right. Thanks.